And but then the people at Harvard said, well, we will do this LSD or psilocybin, but only if it's the last resort, only if everything else fails. So the scientists, Torsten Passy and John Halpern, decided that they would use a non-psychedelic version of LSD called Bromo-LSD. And the plan was that they would give this Bromo-LSD to a bunch of people with cluster headaches. It would not work. And then they would come back and say, hey, we need to do this LSD and psilocybin research. So I said, okay, that makes sense. We have no idea why LSD or psilocybin works, but it's probably connected to the psychedelic properties of it. Mm-hmm. And so they did this study at Hanover University in Germany, and I kept waiting for the results, and they wouldn't, I heard nothing. And then after months, they finally said, we didn't want to tell you, but the Bromo-LSD works even better than the LSD and the psilocybin, because with LSD, it's effective in micrograms. For psilocybin, you take 25 milligrams for a major trip. But with Bromo-LSD, you can give large amounts of it because you're not getting high. And whatever it does, it's still a mystery what it does in the brain, but it works better. You just flood the brain. So that's actually a good example of a non-psychedelic psychedelic for a physiological problem that could make sense as a medicine.